good.
Test.
I'd rather be hunting buffalo right now, right? Like, you're wasting my
I can
time.
do
I'm
tons of different things.
Oh my god.
But no,
I'm a
here
woman.
talking to the Usos again about slapping your leg. Fuck! Like, she's mad.
What are we doing?
Here we are again. The greatest tag team ever. I'm telling to stop slapping your fucking leg. Like,
and
so
Jay,
pissed. He
stop
turns
posting
all
on
dust over.
Instagram that you're the hottest
They're
wrestler
actually
today
doing
because you're not.
They're doing a Brock montage right now as we speak.
Yeah, if
they are.
we're doing if Brock Lesnar was in creative in the gorilla and he's just back there.
Yeah, because we were talking about how
All right, well-
when he threw the belt. Well, go ahead, Dave. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you know how I threw the belt. You're fine. I want to say one thing, and I know because you'll share it later, but I'm going to go on the record now. There's a couple things I want to go on the record on. One, I want to get this out of the way. We have been talking about how WWE's been getting really fucking ridiculous about cost for like almost 2 years, and I'm really pissed that every other pod is actually legitimately getting clicks off it now. I swear. This sounds really, really not humble at all, but I swear they listened to us months before and then they just jump on the fucking bandwagon. I really feel that way. We've been talking about this shit forever, and I'm so sick of the prices. I'm like, yeah, the prices have been fucking high for a long time, you pieces of shit.
Dare I say 1 year ago, we were
higher,
talking after last year's WrestleMania or maybe before that, and we were talking about how, like, it all goes hand in hand. Like, creative is going to be bad at the same time that they're cranking up the prices on shit, and they will start to struggle to sell tickets. And it's been happening, and WrestleMania was the biggest slap in their face because now they're like, they had to discount all the tickets just to get all these huge walk-ups like the day before or the day of and all that.
Right.
Like, yeah, it's normal cycle. We see it so many times. It's just way more apparent now because companies are now just in our face about,
And to be
just
fair,
absolutely raking us across the
that
goals.
jump in the last couple of days, they only and I don't know, maybe after the fact they released more data on it, but they only discounted.
Well, they also lied
Saturday.
about the total number of tickets on day 2.
But they only discounted Saturday that weekend, and they didn't discount Sunday, and they moved basically the same amount for each day.
I disagree.
they
Well, I
reported
don't know
more.
if they lowered.
I
it
think they
after.
absolutely
And they-
discounted Sunday. Of course they did.
Well, that was
they
reported by
also
Russell.
reported more. They reported more ticket sales than they had a venue for. So I call
Yeah.
bullshit on that on day 2.
And you can't tell me that they just discounted Saturday sales and not combo as well. They wanted people to buy both days. That would be the fastest way. If we were trying to fill a building and we were like 2 weeks away, we're like, how do we get them to buy combo tickets? Because that just takes up 2 seats easily.
Actually,
Like,
yeah, you know what?
And
Never mind,
by the way, they
because
were still 20,000 short of last year.
when we
so
talked
fuck off.
when we talked about that was actually Friday night anyways. So, but up until that
Right.
point,
Wow.
they moved 3,000 that day for each day, and they only discounted Saturday that day.
The walk-up tickets were really affordable.
But yeah,
if we would have walked up there and went
day
down there,
of,
we
yeah.
would have gotten them for really cheap.
Right. So,
But
the
that's
second
the
thing I wanna
thing is
talk
that's
about
not what they were telling us a year ago. A year ago, they were like, "You'll shut up and you'll fucking pay it," and then now, like, everyone's like,
"We've
"We've had enough."
Still stupidly pay that high
They
price.
did,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
did.
But
They-
we said it a year ago. We said
sold
it
a
after
good amount.
Vegas a year ago, and then some. And I said, I'm not buying any more WrestleMania. I'm not buying any more WWE tickets. Period. And it is a slap in the face. We can talk about everyone else talking about it. Like a year ago, we were paying $10 a month with no commercials. Like Jess said, you poor people and your $5 commercial Peacock.
I never
idiots.
said that.
And all the poors out there. And now you got to pay $30 a month to watch it on ESPN with
To still watch commercials, it doesn't. There's no way out of them now. Like you're trapped.
It's unbelievable. It's just unbelievable how much has changed inside of 2 years. Okay, but the other thing I want to talk about Brock Lesnar. I don't want to talk about the results. I thought the match fucking went off without a hitch. It was probably the best part of WrestleMania, and there were some great parts of WrestleMania.
I love it.
People they overkilled night one as a piece of shit. It
I
was
think
not
so.
bad at all.
Yeah,
They need to shut the fuck
I
up.
agree with that.
But here's the thing. Chris Van Out, right? He actually posted all of Brock's matches over his 20-year career. And after he did 2 years of 150 plus matches, he never got above 10 matches in a year, I don't think. One in the COVID year he did one match.
He's all no.
Right? No, he did so
Or 20 to
he okay, I'm
20,
sorry.
he did 3.
Okay. And he did 14. Yeah, so he never did above 15 after his crazy, like, 141, 137 matches, right? In a year where he really worked through. And again, I know he was able to dictate that. They needed him more than he needed them, and I get it. But I'm telling you right now, I'm now super pissed at Brock Lesnar because the ultimate amount of selfishness at this point has reached its peak. And I know, Jess, you said this is probably not true. Like, I believe some of it is true because he probably told them at the end, I want to retire here. But I think they really did want to have a program with Brock through SummerSlam. I think that was going to be the plan if he wanted to do that.
I think it still is going to be. I think it still is going to be the plan.
Gunther.
And if that's the case, then I will retract everything I'm going to say right now. But if he doesn't,
when I would watch all the stream reactions, right, from when this happened, at WrestleMania live,
right.
Everyone's like, Q Gunther, and like it never happened. And then as he started untying his boots, everyone's like, Q Gunther right now because that makes sense, and because he wrestled the night before.
That actually would have been crazy.
Lesnar. It would have been a good play to have Gunther come out there going, "What do you think you're doing? Taking your boots off? Well, you're not done." Like, and then he challenged him to SummerSlam. I think it's too much in advance, like to hype for SummerSlam and that right now. So I really do believe he'll go away for a couple months. I think that they'll find a reason to bring him back, whether it's to say goodbye or something, or Gunther's going to get on television and be like, "So I heard that on night 2, I was celebrating because I beat Seth on night 1. I heard on night 2 that someone retired, and I don't remember saying that was okay. I'm the guy that tells you when it's time to go." That's
okay.
If
that happens, Jess. If that happens,
that's an easy. And Craig, no, this is all Craig. Craig actually said this out loud when we did our review, and I was like, I think you just booked SummerSlam, like as far as the Brock Lesnar thing goes, because Craig's like, yeah, I just think that like that's probably going to happen.
Actually,
like, he's not going to.
Cue what I said when Gunther challenged Rollins, and everyone was like, "This makes no sense. Why is this happening?" And I said that the reason it was going to be was because Gunther wants to prove who is the better of the professional wrestlers, because everyone always says Seth in WWE is the best professional wrestler. 2, I said that he's going to ask Paul Heyman for a favor, which he did. 3, that favor is going to be Brock Lesnar, and I did say that, and I'll go back and I'll find it later.
If all that happens, I retract everything, but I'm telling you right now, if Brock hangs it up and never comes back, I think he is the most selfish person. Well, aside from Hogan, no, you have to understand something.
Hogan wrestled more though.
Brock got the ultimate rub by defeating the streak when he didn't even need it. For one, Brock got to have his way for 15 plus years, wrestling less than 15 matches, where everyone else has to go on the grind. He had a Legends contract when he wasn't even like considered a legend yet; he was still active. If he does not put more than just Oba over by the time the 2026 season is over and he truly hangs it up, he is the most selfish person of the active era of wrestlers. He never, because I'm telling you, he got into a position where he was unbeatable, right? He took the UFC title his way. He did his stuff. I know he had his issues. I get it. But he came out on top of everything. The stuff that you see like in 2002 and 2003, he was going back and forth with people. He was putting Angle over. I get it. But he was a kid. He was just a baby then. Now he's at the peak of his whole career. What's Randy doing? Randy's putting everybody over on his way out because that's what he should be doing because he understands the business. This guy's not going to do that. And that might be another bet. I know I owe some shots on Stephanie's speech, but I'm telling you right now, I believe that Brock will not put anyone else over in 2026. I'll say it right now. I'll make that bet. And he's going to be the most selfish person of the current era of wrestling because people deserve to get that rub from what he has built and what they have helped him build.
Yeah, but
he also should be treated special. I don't think he should
disagree like a lot with that because if Undertaker lost multiple times, what would it have mattered if you beat Taker at Mania?
Well, same with Brock. Like he shouldn't be.
Honestly, after Brock beat Undertaker, Roman beating him really didn't mean anything. But Vince really thought, Roman beating Undertaker at WrestleMania. It's like, no, you already beat him 3 years ago.
It did.
So it doesn't matter. Like, so it doesn't. I disagree. Brock Lesnar losing and jobbing to multiple people,
that
would completely not right.
It would ruin.
I'm not saying multiple people, but I'm saying the right.
He wants Tozawa to beat him.
Randy Orton should have lost.
Tozawa to beat him.
And honestly, Randy Orton loses too much. Randy Orton should have beat Cody at WrestleMania. That was terrible booking. It was shit. Like it was shit.
I agree. I agree with that too. You got. I'm sure you guys talked that out on the Go Home episode. I don't want to.
I wanted Randy,
but
I did too.
But Dave, I will call you out to the carpet on this. Before he did his striptease at WrestleMania, Brock, you were like, I'm just done. I'm over it. Like it's rinse and repeat. He goes away for a while, he comes back, and I was like, okay, that's a fair point. But then now that he's leaving and he's gone and he's not going to bother you, you're like, that selfish piece of shit. Like, so you got to give him something. I don't know where. I guess what I'm asking you is
during the whole.
I guess what I'm asking you is when did it rub you wrong? When did you turn on Brock? Because you used to like Brock a lot.
He was selfless during the.
When did Dave say, you know what? I think this is bullshit.
It got to a point, and I can't. I think it was this year when it really happened, where. And I don't want to talk about the personal stuff because it's not that. You could talk about that separately.
Right.
Going on, and that whatever. That we can have a whole episode on that. But when he finally comes back, and he just I feel like every time he does come back, he throws a rift into the timeline. Like he always rifts it. Because it's like, okay, well, we're having trouble, so we'll just bring Brock back. I feel like it's it's that in case of emergency break glass situation, and that's what they've done with Brock all this time. And he's taking advantage of that. So now I've gotten to the point now, especially after our fantastic storyline where he was not involved at all with Roman and Cody. I mean, with the exception of what he did have a match where he put Roman over. So he
put Cody over.
He put Cody over.
Yeah, he put Cody over.
Okay, and I get that. And on the way out with this, I'm expecting. I think I am expecting at least a Gunther to be the new Legend Killer, to be the new.
Yeah.
And I don't know who another person. And I'm not saying he has to put over a ton of people, but all I'm saying is he did a 3-minute match with Oba, and Oba's on fire. But then where does Oba go from here? Like what does Oba? They're actually going to keep their. Well, you do, which means you have to pull him off TV now.
Yeah. Because
you have to only bring him back in special situations. So you're denying someone the ability because now who's Oba going to face? He just beat Brock. Because there should have been more to that, is what I'm saying. They should have built up Oba with it over a series of time, but also he should have done something with Gunther. He should have done something with at least one or two other people that are high priority that could use the rub that Brock has built.
I believe he's going to with Gunther, though. I truly believe that it's SummerSlam.
And if that's the case, none of everything I'm saying doesn't matter. I totally agree. I hope he does. If he doesn't, and I'm willing to put a little wager on that. We can always talk about that down the line.
Oh, I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited.
I believe he's not going to do it. I believe we can talk about it. But I don't think he's going to.
Well, at the very least,
I don't think he's going to put anybody else over in 2026.
At the very least, I believe he's going to put. Everyone knows that's the rematch.
Danhausen?
Danhausen. Yeah.
Why? Yeah. Can we have him come back and do like a Sting run, but with fucking Danhausen and have Brockhausen? Like just.
Oh my god,
that'd be hilarious.
Imagine that.
Just he's got face paint, but he won't admit he's Brock Lesnar. He just keeps saying,
"I would even take that. That's fine." I would. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
My personal opinion is I think it disrespects the leaving your boots in a ring a little bit. But at the end of the day, who gives a shit? It's wrestling. We're all marks. It's a really nice insurance policy for SummerSlam to go on sale in a couple weeks, actually. And then for him to come back.
They're going to struggle with that.
To come back in July.
Well,
and then
on the prices.
SummerSlam's 2 nights, gents.
Is it this year? This year's 2 nights?
The amount of
2 nights every year going forward.
The amount of tickets he can sell in July by coming back in Minnesota.
In Minnesota.
Oh, well, they got to have him versus Tiffany.
It makes no sense. I made the joke in the text thread like, SummerSlam 2026 hosted by Brock Lesnar. Like it's not. No, there's no way he's going to.
It'd be so funny.
Well, also there was a fantastic. There was a doctor picture of Brock Lesnar in the purple jacket, like Mark Henry,
and the salmon, and the Mark Henry jacket.
Lovely.
It's hilarious.
I do want to say too about WrestleMania. I thought it was a decent show. Like I thought night 2 was really good, and night 1 I thought it was like Dave said better than what a lot of people said. Like a lot of people.
Agreed. Both of those points.
Well, okay. Wait a minute. I know Craig didn't. Craig, I appreciated Craig's position on it. But like Craig, some people are like out of scale of 1 to 10, it was like a 1 and all that shit. I think that's crazy.
No, I think that's
they called it worse than WrestleMania 4.
That's insane.
Like,
that's insane.
I felt like night 1 was
that's insane.
Good. Like that's it. Like nothing spectacular.
I thought it was fine. Night 1.
Same thing.
It was fine.
I thought it exceeded expectations because we were all expecting to be kind of a Debbie Downer. I thought it did well.
I think if it just didn't have the Pat
the thing that people are pissed off about has nothing to do with the match quality. It has to do with the commercials and matches being shortened for commercials. But the thing is that I didn't notice a disparity of shortage of time on matches for the most part. they did a pretty decent job. With the
No,
exception of,
I
maybe
did, and that's
the
what I
opener.
told Craig. I told Craig in our review that that I think that's where I figured out my problem, because I have not been able to enjoy any of their shows for the past year, and I don't know why. And
Well, that's why.
I couldn't figure it out, and I just told Craig because they make me want to get up, like in my own house. And so I'll watch a match, and I'll be like, okay, I'm getting my whistle wet. Here we go. We had a 6-man, Logan Paul. All right. And then 20 minutes later, they start another match. That's too much time. That's way too much time. I don't want to
You're
sit.
not wrong, buddy.
Yeah, it's way too much time. And so my momentum's broken. And then I sit down and I try to get back into it. And I'm like, okay, that match was fine. Another 20 minutes. So I get up again. It's too much.
This is how we're trained. This is how we were trained as kids. And because I think even you're a different generation. But when there was commercials, what did you do? You watched, I keep going back to the A-Team. You watched the A-Team, right? On the afternoon after school, before your parents got home. What would you do in the commercial of the A-Team? You'd go to the kitchen real quick and you grab a snack or you grab a drink. And you would literally time it perfectly where you could throw yourself back on the couch right when the commercial's ended.
But I'm used to doing that for Raw and SmackDown. That's acceptable, not for a pay-per-view. And I know they don't call it
I
pay-per-view
get what you're saying,
anymore.
but that's how we're trained though.
Yeah.
So to your point, when they just bounce off, we're walking away or we're getting on our phones. Like they're
like Brock retires, he does
rough.
this thing. I'm like, oh shit. And what they do also too, I mean, first of all, the money is first. So let me be very clear. That's their number one goal with that, making money. But secondly, they think that, it'll give them also time to get on social media and create buzz. But it kills my buzz is what it's doing. Like I should never grab my fucking phone during WrestleMania unless a big moment happens. It's so big, I want to see what everybody else is saying. But unless it's me answering a text from you guys in our thread, I should never want to. I grab my phone so many times on both nights where I'm like, and then I'm forcing myself to surf because it's fucking boring. They put so many commercials in there. You get me off my ass, Tito, for the ladder match, and then I die after the ladder match. Why? There's no reason for it. Like 20 minutes, I'm waiting. Fuck. Like, and I'm just irritated because I'm like, dude, hurry up and fucking start.
If you live where Dave and I live, I mean, you'd be watching the Hogan documentary during that time.
Right. Which is even worse. And so, like, it's too much downtime between matches. Like, and can you imagine being there live, spending all that fucking money? And then, in their mind, they're like, well, they're going to get up and get food and fucking more beer.
Because pull up the commercial rate versus the match rate if you have it.
It's crazy, man. Like, can you imagine if all of the commercial breaks were cut in half? Let's say whatever time between matches on night two. Yeah. Night two might have been one of the best WrestleManias ever if they would have fucking tightened it up. But because of the fact they didn't, I said it was good. It was a really good show, night two, because I couldn't get fucking flowing. Now, AEW, I told this to Craig in the review, AEW does it too much the other way, right? They're like, match. Like, you have no time to breathe. You got to take a piss, you're missing the entrance of the next match. Like, fuck. And you're hurry peeing and pinching it off and all that. But, like, WWE has gone way the other way. Like, too much. And then you have fucking pay-per-views, the B shows with 4 fucking matches with, like, 30 minutes of breaks in between time. It's too much downtime. That's why I don't know why it just dawned on me when Craig and I were talking about the review. I'm like, they just let me up too much. It's their fault. Like, they just tell me to get up and dick around. And then I do. And I'm cooling down over here, Rock. And then I go back to watch the match and I'm trying to get into another match. And then by the time I get into it, it's over. And then another 30-minute nap. Like, it's too fucking much. Like, it's fuck the money. I know they're greedy. That's a separate thing. But just the flow of a pro wrestling card should be different and better, and they should just figure it the fuck out. Like, I don't know what the answer is because
this comes into the conversation that somebody had with a TKO president. I don't care to know his name. I don't give a shit.
Mark Shapiro.
But he had said that we have control. We have control over creative at this point. And I don't know if he means like what Jess is talking about, the creative of how it flows, the commercials in between, that kind of thing, or actual creative. But it definitely does feel that way with the weird
I don't think they would have control over
He said
actual
that
creative.
they have control if they want to, but they don't utilize it. I think what he probably means is if we want Pat McAfee inserted in it, then that's what
Sure.
Which
is
I,
fine.
which I think they were definitely.
I never had a problem with any of that, by the way. I did because the storyline didn't make sense. But I mean, inserting Pat McAfee, I Show Speed, like all that. I don't fucking care. The first WrestleMania had celebrities in it.
Yeah.
The first WrestleMania had a non-wrestler in the main event. Like it doesn't fit. It's fucking fine.
Bam Bam Bigelow and Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah, I don't mind that. What I mind is the fucking goddamn breaks. Like between times, it's stupid. It's all stupid.
Yeah, because I enjoyed the promo work from Pat, but I think it was a lackluster reveal that it was him.
Putting a celebrity in is nothing new. I have no issues with that whatsoever. Like I've given up on that a long time ago. Like I've learned that's part of Vince's charm. It's how Vince got
I'm glad they cut the cord on that thing though too. I'm glad they're like, okay, we'll leave this out. We won't we'll go further with this one. I'm glad they did that. And actually, I kind of glad Jelly Roll said what he said. He said, me and Pat, we got no business being in there anymore. Like, or something, whatever he said. He's like, we shouldn't even been there in the first place. Like, that's what he said. So good, it was on him, I guess. USA. But I'm glad they're not going to do that match now. What the proposed match was going to be Cody and Jelly Roll at Backlash versus Orton and Pat. That's what the plan.
Why not? Just do it. Why not?
Yeah, might as well at this point. There, you're.
I don't know.
Cody might need it actually because of his eye. Anyways, like Cody might need that.
You can't tell me they're not putting that up with makeup too. It's not, his eye is not that bad.
I don't know. It looked really bad. Like it looked really, really bad.
Like, they're saying it was done on the punch before.
Yeah, they showed. I've seen the punch too. I'll have to find that. But yeah, you could hear the.
Does he just pop him with a potato, or was it the belt?
Literally caught him with a potato. Yeah. It was when they were
Randy. There's one thing about Randy. He knows how to put one in when he can lay it in. Yeah. Randy's capable.
Let me see if I could actually find that.
I don't know. I don't know. I think people definitely got over hyped on how bad night one was, but at the same time, everybody's finally talking about cost and commercials and stuff. And like, again, just you and I, we've been talking about this for a year. I mean, we really have. I mean,
it's really killing me. It's really killing me, and it's really killing my love for wrestling, and it fucking kills me because it disrupts my flow. Like,
it does.
You have to. It really fucks my rhythm up. Like, and I hate it. Like, I like being on a rhythm. I like being like again. There's going to be some let up matches. That's fine.
The thing that I wonder about it, though, and Craig, maybe you could chime in on the demographic of it, is, does this work for a younger audience? Because I can guarantee you, they're not. I know for a fact they are not writing this, and they are not putting the structure of how they do this, of commercials, of match times, of everything, creative, whatever. We are not in mind. It's the younger generation that is in mind.
Right.
The question I have is,
to your point, Dave,
does this work for them? I don't know.
I think that's what they think, Dave. I think that like they're going to play ads, they're going to make money, right? And then while that, they're going to get on their phones and tweet about WWE and do engagement, or post or whatever. That's what they want. And I think that because we are older, like we dismiss that quite a bit. And I don't mean that as a slander against any of us. I think it's easy. We're very simple. We want to watch the product, and that's where I want to see it. Even really when Vince was there, their vision is like the product still lives even during commercials, even when it's off the air. People are tweeting, people are making magic, people are making engagements, and that's what they're going after. That makes them millions more. And so I think that this is just the way it's going to be. Either we're going to stop watching as in our 40s, or we're just going to fucking be fine with it. Either way, like. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I feel again, I'm cooling down over here, Rock. I'm really cooling down on the WWE product. I don't like it. And I just
no, because what it does, it puts the onus on the talent to, like, if you look at the old days of watching on PLE, you would have two fantastic like barn burners, and you would have a match that like lets you breathe. Now, because of these commercials and the way that they plan and strategize everything out, doesn't matter whether they put back-to-back bangers. You have to start from zero every single match. So the job and the stress that's put on the talent to like get you back into it, every single match now, like especially like, and it shouldn't have to be that on WrestleMania, something where it's got to all speak for itself. Like, fuck them. Like, yeah, I'm glad you're getting an extra couple. I'm glad you're getting 15 million from the general and all this bullshit. Like, but you're interrupting the flow of what is the Super Bowl of wrestling, and every 15 minutes you have to start from scratch.
Well, that's why they don't care about commercials. Like they look at every WPLE as a Super Bowl type event. Super Bowl has commercials all over the fucking place, no matter what. Even though that's supposed to be different from the rest of the games played all year.
I honestly, I wouldn't even
that.
mind a fucking picture-in-picture during a word on hold. If you want to fucking interrupt a match, I don't care. Like on that, like I just don't. When it stopped, I get it. Like they're showing the whole match, but I would rather have less gaps between matches and give me a couple pictures during a fucking chin lock or whatever. Or like they have no problem replaying something 1,000 fucking times. Like so, I'm like, God damn it! Like you guys just find every reason. It's like they're doing it on purpose. Like we want a fucking killer momentum right now. I don't know why you would ever want to do that. Like,
and if you want a fan base of people that just want to know wrestling from 30-second TikToks and Instagrams, like great. It's not going to invest anybody. You're going to say that you know what's going on, but you have no idea if you're not invested in watching for 3 hours straight.
Yeah,
on a pay-per-view.
The worst thing that you can do is make people not want to
to
watch the live event and then go to your social media afterwards, to Craig's point, to see 30-second clips. That's the worst thing you could do, and people are going to start doing that.
And by the way, you know what it feels very similar to is boxing. So if someone gets knocked out in the 4th round, that doesn't bump up the next match. You know what I'm saying? So what do they have to do between that 4th round TKO and the main event match? They have to fill that shit, and it's bad. Like it sounds. So to me, it feels very when we used to. So by the way, have you guys purchased any boxing fucking PLE in the last like 5 years?
No, because it was always just a one match, $80 card.
Now they're on Netflix.
You pay $60 and for one match.
Yeah, we would all when we
watched
watched Tyson fight, we knew the undercard was going to suck, and then so we just waited for the Tyson fight. Yeah, we'd all get drunk and full.
But also to your point, like so because made a good point. It's on Netflix now because they had to entirely shift their dynamic to an actual streaming service because. One, it was dinosaur for sure, but at the same time, nobody was going to pay for that. Nobody's going to pay $80 for fucking one match, and have a fucking 45 minutes of filler in between it.
And that one match has to be Jake Paul.
Right.
It's not an actual fucking athlete that's worked his way and had a great 18-1 record. It's Jake fucking Paul who's purely making a feud out of clicks. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's completely changed.
So great. I'm glad you're all making money, but at the long term, this is a horrible effect.
Yeah, it's horrible plan for your fans. But real quick too, because Cuz brought the picture up. I'll talk positively for sure. What a main event, man, on night 2. Roman and Punk. Jesus Christ, man! Like what a great fucking match. And Punk's entrance is awesome. Like man, what a great main event that was. Those guys did not disappoint.
I mean. I enjoyed Cody versus Randy.
I did too.
I liked it.
I didn't like the outcome, obviously. But,
sure.
I said in our review, it felt like there was 2 competing things. It was like they're going to do what they were going to do, and then whatever the Pat and Jelly Roll thing, they just did what the story that they wanted to tell. That's why there was competing kind of layers in all of it. But I liked what they did.
Oh, Cody actually.
Yeah.
And Cody, I don't know, so Cody on Smackdown tonight, he said, the most important message I want to send to those outside forces that kept interceding and interjecting into my WrestleMania plans that want to get involved in this nightmare family party, I'll make it simple. You guys are 0-3. Send your best or count your money and mind your own damn business. So I think he's also referring back. I think he's also referring back to when they tried to have it The Rock versus Roman.
Yeah.
So I think that 0-3, 1, 2, 3. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe that's still going to involve The Rock. I don't know. But I don't know. Do you think they're really letting him go off the cuff like that, or is it because they're probably still going to? Yeah, you have to imagine at least The Rock's going to fight him one time.
They have to retool it if that's what the actual plan is, because they're going to be Pat McAfee Jelly Roll fucking fueled. But if they have something bigger or they think they tapped into something like an evil empire, evil corporation, great. But
I would love that. I would love that. That would be great if they did something like that.
But anyone besides The Rock.
Even if The Rock's not going to actually wrestle, but if he just wants to be the head guy, the guy that makes calls all the shots, and he wants to send Drew after him. He wants to send whoever he views as that top elite star, that could also translate into Hollywood. If they want to do it like that, fine. But I imagine
I love that line. Send your best or count your money and mind your damn business.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, Shapiro and Ari. Yeah. Hey, this promotion wasn't promised to you 2,000 years ago. So keep your fucking hands up.
I mean, I love the highlights of Cody's speeches, but I also have to wonder how much of it is just bullshit scripting. But
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, do we think he's going off the cuff, or is it like him actually? Is this part of?
I don't see
writing.
Cody doing anything off the cuff. I think everything's calculated. Cody doesn't want to burn bridges or whatever. Like at the very least, he consults.
Right.
What's this?
Where I'm going with it,
Cody
too.
Rhodes was released. All right.
But I think what he
Well,
does.
hey, good
I
transition, cuz.
I think Cody plays along like in the
Yeah.
last 3 years, and like he is a team player, but ends up getting his way and kind of ignoring what they actually want. Like, so it's like, or always getting the better of it. So it's like, I think, and that's what I'm saying. Like, they just basically ignored McAfee and Jelly Roll
Also, Jade
when they were forced to deal with it.
Right.
Jade did a great job too against Rhea.
Yeah.
I thought that was actually a good match too. Like
I like that match.
Yeah,
I
I thought it
that
was
match.
really
Yeah, it
good.
was
And when
good.
she hit that one winged angel, that was awesome. Like I was like, oh shit, there you go. Fuck. I actually
Yeah,
popped for that because I didn't expect it. Like I was like, whoa, like she actually did it.
And cuz, what did Kenny Omega say about that?
He just said, hey, isn't it cool?
He actually he celebrated it a
Yes, he
little
did.
bit.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He celebrated it
because people
Yeah.
were like talking like kicked out of it. They're shitting on that company. It's like, dude, shut up.
Really,
up.
Well-
really, like people have kicked out of his one wing angle before. Like they do 18 false finishes, and
Well, even like, or like people were getting mad because Oba, powered through the F5. I'm like, dude, how many people have kicked out like multiple F5s in one match? Like, what are you talking about?
yeah,
Shut up.
It was fine
I hate-
because we all knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
It was you had to put Oba over. That was the whole point. And we also all knew it was going to be quick. It had to
Yeah.
be quick.
Yeah.
There's no other way around it. When you put two big meaty men in there, slap meat, it's going to be like 5 minutes.
Instead of
I mean,
tweeting,
it's not-
focus on washing your ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone with a fucking tank.
And I will say that, and this is what actually
Wash your
pisses me
ass.
off too. Like this is
Fucking
why, like, we
monkey.
can all like talk about like TKO, the tickets, blah blah blah. But the one thing that all these people that claim to be wrestling fans, I'm like, I don't hear you talking about the matches that are actually going on, because you really can't. I mean,
No.
all the matches are actually good. Like in ring, they are still good quality matches. That are
They all
Just on
jumped
SmackDown
on the
tonight.
bandwagon because of like they compared the match time to the commercial time.
well, yeah,
they
and which
compared-
I will agree. There were some matches where I was
and
like,
it was kind of funny. They said Hogan had more time at WrestleMania than even the main event match. He got over 40 minutes of time.
oh,
he's the
we
greatest
watched-
wrestler of all
watched-
time. What do
we
you want from
watched-
him?
we
But that's
watched half the
but they all jumped on it as a click fest. They all just wanted.
Oh,
They
yeah.
all want their own cash grab. It's bullshit.
I'm
And again,
yeah.
sorry, go ahead, Craig.
No, please, can finish. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No, you're good. No, that's where I wanted to end anyway. It's
Well, you want to know what's going to pay off? I don't know if we can see what views like Hogan's documentary got. If it set, not even know about set records, but I mean, if it was above expectations, that they did their job.
Well, according to Netflix, it's number 3 in shows on Netflix today. But they can make that shit up. I don't know.
Yeah,
Well, no,
as
Peacock
of
lost
this morning.
$11 billion after WWE left. So, I don't know. Dave Meltzer said
Jesus, really?
yeah. So I guess they're doing something right.
Wow.
I mean, on their end, like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like,
No,
That's the only
okay. So
reason why-
that hits 11 billion. So that's like the last 6 years.
but that's the only reason why anybody ever got
Okay.
Peacock. I mean, to be
Well,
fair.
I mean, he said after WWE.
So-
Oh yeah,
Well,
of course, yeah.
I mean, I was that guy. I mean, they had the Olympics. They had good shows. There's stuff on there.
Yeah, they
But-
do. But they do, Dave. But so does everybody else. Like,
Yeah, that's the problem.
wrestling audience is big enough to where, like, when you get a very like big product like that or whatever, it's gonna hit. I mean, nobody would have like gotten Peacock. Like some people would have, you know.
When the summer Olympics rolls back around, Peacock will be back in the
It's-
saddle.
I mean, it'll see a spike for sure. But then once that's over,
Right.
everybody will. Kill.
I mean,
we'll
it's
kill it. Yeah.
it's basic consolidation, right? So even like CBS, Paramount, with their own CBS and Paramount Plus, had to fucking buy Warner Brothers Discovery, both companies in huge debt. They had to do that. ESPN had to buy ABC. And so the only network left is NBC, and their like corporate head is Comcast, which cable is dying. So if Peacock doesn't merge with someone else, then that's why they're losing, even though they have these big deals like with the
Cable's
EPL
been dead for
and soccer. I mean, no, but I mean, we're all going back to like an a la carte anyway.
Yeah,
like,
we
where
are
you're
going-
paying
yeah.
$16 for everything. So it's like,
Well,
yeah,
that's
nothing-
why
nothing
you
su-
moved
nothing
to
super
Scroll
profitable.
UK, where me and Dave moved to, and you just
Hell yeah.
Scroll,
hit Netflix and that's it,
scroll down, cuz or whatever. Like when people want to know the people that are being pushed, why
Yeah.
they're being pushed, there's your answers.
yeah.
I mean,
top
Logan
10
Paul.
most
Why do they keep
searched.
fucking putting it down my throat? Well, I mean, that's why Roman Reigns should have won the title. That's why Punk. That's why he's featured. Brock
Oh, whoa.
Lesnar.
I was gonna say, don't skip.
Like Rhea Ripley. That's why. Like she beats people and wins the belt. Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes. Like
I mean, these
all
literally are the people
Ray,
that were on top. Like, I mean,
Ray
AJ
is
Styles is not
shocking,
there.
you know, but AJ Styles, yeah, he's not there anymore.
But he was.
But I mean, Liv Morgan's a champion now. Like, there's a reason why they do stuff the way they do. Like, we may not, or stupid internet wrestling fans may be like, dude, I'm tired of that person. I'm like, well, you might be tired of that person, but if you look at the top 10 most searched fucking wrestlers in the world in 2026, I mean, what?
Logan,
who would you
Logan
push?
blows me away though. Like,
if we all own this company, what would we do? If we all own
it's
this
not
company?
surprising, but it's surprising. I can't believe Logan's the most searched. That's insane.
That is a bit of a. Yeah.
Well, also
he could also be the most searched for other reasons too.
Yeah. I mean,
not just wrestling, but
everything else he's done before coming to.
No, but he's the perfect mix of full-time guy plus his influencer status. So he's not doing part-time.
Yeah,
he's full-time hardcore.
The dude's quite the gym, and they got him to love
doing.
it. He loves it, Craig. So you can tell that he does. I mean, he's really good at it. It pisses me off how good he is.
He's low key
So
on the side
great.
of fans there. Like, he's healing it up, but he's low key, against TKO right there. Like,
well, he
like, hey,
said
they're
the prices
fucking
are
you
it's
right
ridiculous.
now.
very
I just
sly.
wanna-
Yeah.
I just want to tell you, like, they are fucking you right now.
He's a very smart guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
He knows how to create that controversy. To your point.
Oh, that's right. All
Credit
four of
news,
these.
huh?
Yeah,
passed
we
away.
almost
Bye,
transitioned
everybody.
right into the releases today.
Can't believe
and-
Tyler Black passed away. Escobar passed
And,
away.
I'm
Oh.
just, again, I told Justice earlier offline. I think Justice like, well, duh, that's exactly what they're doing. So instead of the old days where guys would leave and they would go to another federation, like
Well, but a lot of these
WCW,
people will,
you know,
Dave.
again.
They will go.
yeah.
To
They'll
AEW.
go somewhere else. To your point, well, they'll go to AEW, and they're not. But the thing that WWE is doing now, and I'm not sure if I like it, but even someone like Kerry Sang, who's now leaving as well, who was really good in a very much renowned program
Prominent
with EO and all that kind of stuff too. Yeah, it's they basically they're looking at the money, they're looking at how over they are or how over they're not. And they're just deciding, okay, release. It's the black versus red line. It's very business, which I get, but I don't get. And then they just bring up the next batch of NXT stars, which tonight, because we saw that your trio, right?
Yep. We
they're
had
coming up right after the releases. It's like fucking
Fatal Influence.
clockwork.
Yeah, it's
The
Fatal
Fatal
Influence
Influence
came
comes
up
up.
from NXT on SmackDown. On Raw, you have
This is
Saul
fucking
Ruka and
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was so
get a
fun.
mail.
This is
Yeah.
insane.
Well, you have Joe Henry's coming up.
After,
This with fans.
It's a quick
after most, if
pop-up,
not
so it's
all,
not a meet and greet. You're
lights
going to be
and
here, and they're going to come
Yep.
through.
But what if
He's
we end up
fucking
leaving?
hot, by the way.
You're actually
He's
supposed
just
Then you
trying
have to
to
greet them, I guess.
$250 a photo?
There's
This is
24
insane.
as of 11:15.
Wait, what? Yeah, what am I
and
getting?
there's
What's-
probably going to be more.
Yeah.
So
What's
if
my
you're not
percentage?
on the over,
If they paid
over
$250
like if
for
you're
the
not a
photo,
Cody Rhodes,
but they
if
didn't
you're
pay
not
any
a
money for the meet
Drew
and greet,
McIntyre,
I am gonna ignore them
Not
mostly.
Randy Orton. You're gonna meet Larry right off the death, and then they're just gonna bring him the next set. Where
He's huge, by the
Timmy was
way.
in that next set
Oh,
one or 2 years ago.
yeah.
Yeah, dude,
He's
she's
goddamn-
made
he's
some
fucking huge.
They're going to charge you more.
but she's now made that cut of upper
They'll
echelon.
just charge you a little
But they've
extra
gone
for the
through
talking, just 'cause you
a
guys
couple of
don't
dozen
keep
NXT very cutthroat. It hurts.
The handshake is going to cost you a little.
I'm not saying I don't understand it, but that's
So
yeah,
this is charge you a little extra. That's a meet. They're going to charge you extra.
Yeah, they have a lot of talent they have to deal with, and you know what? And listen, like there is AEW to go to. They have a network. So I mean, it's not all done.
There's independents where there's overseas where they can go to.
Yeah, there's more. Yeah, New Japan is still wide open. TNA. I mean, I know it kind of they can go some can go TNA.
There's
Game
AAA.
Changer
There's all
Wrestling.
sorts of things. Yeah.
Yeah, AAA, Game Changer, CMLL. Like there's all kinds of there's a lot of places out there.
Yeah, and I mean,
I'm not saying
for
like,
all we know, some of them, like maybe Motor Machine Guns, they'll be like, hey, you want to stick around, go to AAA? Because that's where they were. They were every week. Every week they were in the tag team division there, and then we know every time they have these releases, some of them always get brought back anyways, like right away. Like they get restructured, their contracts.
It's just that their contract wasn't renewed. It's
God,
but they can always sign it back up. Right?
Escobar, they missed the boat on that. Escobar for sure.
Well, he has another injury now. Like that, I didn't know that's
does he?
what happened, because when they released him, it's because they kind of like renegotiated with him, and they actually gave him more money. Like when they re-signed him again. So that's what that one kind of threw me off. And he was being prominently featured on AAA. He was like becoming like their big heel and stuff like that over there. And I think he was being used to help AAA grow even more. But maybe, I don't know, maybe they're like, well, we got the Grand Americanos now, so we kind of don't need him.
Yeah, Aleister Black and Vega, that was a surprise for me.
That was a
because,
shocker.
I feel he's marketable. I don't understand. The Wyatt Six. Remember the amazing segment they did where they murdered everyone backstage on Raw and they would come out and deliver the videotapes? Like, what the fuck happened, man?
Dude.
Really?
Bo left and then came back, and then his dad got sick, and then he left again, and then he had an injury. That killed their momentum, him leaving.
But
like,
you can't do vignettes,
fault,
though. He couldn't do vignettes. Like, he could do vignettes.
I don't know, but we know also he was kind of suffering because Bray also too and all that stuff, and he had some injury, and then with his dad getting ill. I don't know.
There's definitely a backstory to it,
and it's not that it's his fault. It's just that like when you have such an awesome like re-debut like that, and then you fucking slow them. Like I think it was literally like a month or two after the debut, he was pulled from TV.
And there's got to be a corporate reason, because when you're injured, you are just done. You do sit home. Like, even if you can, like Bianca and her finger, like for some reason, maybe it's just too risky from a health-wise to do the travel or whatever. But even like to Jess's point, remotes. But when you are injured, you are not doing anything.
She
and it's just the way it is. And I don't know why that is.
She actually had I guess it was the surgery on her finger that was like, had a lot of complications to it.
Yeah,
it was worse. It was a degloving. It was a degloving. It was really bad.
Yeah,
it was
her skin almost completely peeled off her finger.
And she's 6 months pregnant.
Yeah, she's 6 months
So even if
pregnant.
she was healthy, like she hit it for, I guess, 3 months, you don't really say anything, but it's been a full 3 months where she could have announced it.
But like something like even the Wyatt Six, like they were pretty, they had them featured a lot in AAA, and I'm like, I mean, you can't market those guys. Like you would think that there's like a lot of merch to be sold with, their gimmick and everything. Kairi Sane, man, I was really shocked with her just because how I literally just heard a couple weeks ago about people in the back were praising her because of her role that she's been doing with Asuka.
She's doing a great job.
Yeah, she's been doing a great job. So that was another shocker.
But
which maybe she might be one.
I bet she'll go back to Japan and make more money than she's making here.
Yeah.
Or she might be
Santos Escobar at that 4-way in one of the, I forget what the event's called. It's the one with the sword.
The Del Reyes, something Del Reyes,
phenomenal. He was
him,
excellent.
Dominic Vikingo, and
great match.
Yeah,
it was fantastic.
So much.
Dude, they're putting out like probably the best weekly wrestling now.
I
think so.
I said this earlier too, but I'm really surprised Rusev didn't get cut. But maybe that's tomorrow's cuts. I don't know.
I mean, it's almost 25 guys tonight, so hopefully that's it.
That's usually that's usually around the number. It's usually like 15 to 20 something.
I feel way better now than I did in 2017, 2016, 2018 before AEW. Like I just think, I'm not saying it's ever easy when you have to transition and you get kind of let go, but at the same time, like I just feel a little better. There's more. And so many of these people like will go and they will find their own voice in an indie promotion or a smaller like TNA or AEW or something like that. And
they have to go somewhere and grow, Jess. That's the
and
whole
just
point,
reinvent
right?
themselves. Like it's so much healthy. But yeah, when people used to get like let go in the mid 10s or whatever, I was like, fuck, man. There's fucking nowhere to go.
Some of the guys on the list, like Motor City Machine, for all you know, they're going to be offered coaching jobs in NXT or Evolve.
Sure.
Like they're at that point in their career, I mean, they're that.
I was kind of glad they got released though. They weren't being used for anything, and they are.
Or there's an opportunity, man. Like after fucking AEW came in and bought up the American New Japan influence with Cody, the Young Bucks, and Omega. Like that's New Japan, because of their style, of their hard hitting style and everything. It just the American market is wide open for someone to take advantage of it. We love that shit. When they come here and their influence is more. We went to the show in Long Beach, Dave. And it was awesome just to see them finally. I grew up with New Japan, and I don't mean like I watched it all the time, but WCW really made it a point all the time when I was growing up to like, here's Great Muta, here's Tatsumi Fujinami, here's, and so you always got this New Japan influence all the time. And then they would go away because obviously they couldn't push them too hard because they were going to eventually leave and not be seen anymore. But the fact that when Cody and them were like, no, this is our big initiative. We got to see Omega, we got to see Cody, we got to see the Bucks, we got to see all these new Japanese wrestlers that we'd never met before. Like we just read, about them online and stuff. So there's so much opportunity, man, like out there now to reclaim the American influence
even
for
Pro
Japanese
Wrestling Noah,
and-
like WWE. I mean, I know WWE and NXT work with Pro Wrestling Noah a lot. But that's another place to go to too. I mean, that
you can make that bigger. Yeah, the influence on that could be
Japan.
have a couple American shows and all that. Like, man, like, yeah, dude, there's so much great shit. Game Changer Wrestling and Evolve and AEW and I know they're not utilizing it right, but Ring of Honor, and there's so many different opportunities out there. All they have to do is hit. And then it's going to be like, I go to Tony Storm. It's like she hit, and then Tony Khan, at the very least, was like, she's going to be the center of my women's division. That's all I know. And that's all you really need to kind of spark like a change or a revolution or something like that. So, yeah, there's opportunities. But to Craig's point, it's never easy to lose a job as big as WWE with that kind of guaranteed money and, that big machine behind you. It's scary. For sure. But I think especially the 4 people here, I hope Bo Dallas is okay. I really do. Like, he has taken on a lot in the last 5-6 years, man, that guy. And so I hope he's good. But, I think everybody else that we see here on the screen and numerous other people, it's the new people that got released from NXT I worry about because they don't know anything, So it's like they're just kind of like going to go into another field and leave wrestling probably altogether, some of them. Or,
Andre Chase, that was another one. He was someone that was featured every week on NXT. He was actually really over with the crowd in NXT. There's a guy, Dante Chan. He's been there like for 5 years, and I was surprised. He was kind of like one of those ones like where people always make the joke. Oh, I'm surprised Tozawa is still. Yeah, like Tozawa or Apollo Crews, which Apollo Crews finally did.
Finally, like I can't believe Apollo Crews is
so like
there.
Dante Chen was kind of like that of NXT. He like survived every cut, and like now he finally got cut too.
Yeah.
Tyra May, I'm surprised they cut her because she was, she won the Olympic gold medal wrestling. She's new. She's still in Evolve, WWE Evolve, working her way up to NXT. She was actually starting to get featured on NXT, so I'm surprised they let her go. But I mean,
not everybody has it though. I don't know her specifically, but not everybody has the ability.
Oh, and she was doing fine in the ring. Like she was doing really good in the ring.
The ring work's not the concern usually. In these situations.
But it's just So. I don't know, man. It does suck. I mean, it's not surprising because we know this happens every year around this time. So, like I said, just a few of the names. I'm like, really? Like, that's okay.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know, man.
It kind of sucks that they always come after the last squeeze of the orange juice. It's always like they work the hardest they can this weekend, no matter if they were featured or not. They probably had the most signings, PR, events, whatever, whoever you were, and then they release you right after. But it is what it is.
And then we got the NXT Call Ups, Sol Ruca, Fatal Influence, and then this guy is coming to SmackDown next week. Looks like Ricky Saints.
Cool.
So that's cool.
Yeah, that was the joke. Did you hear what he said? Would you rather go to SmackDown or Raw? And he said, "I want to go to." Oh God, what was it? It wasn't High Voltage. It was something like this. I want to go.
Velocity.
He's talking about what it was. Yeah, I want to go to Velocity. I really love Velocity, bro.
I like Velocity.
That's what he said in an interview.
Bunch of bangers on there. Fucking Paul London.
Yeah.
Scotty Tuhati.
And that's where everyone's like, I think that's where he kind of gave it up. Like all the Velocity guys are
Saturn murdering people.
Yeah.
Yep.
But, yeah. Oh yeah.
And I think that's where it's like, he let his cards down a little bit. We're pretty sure it's going to SmackDown, and sure enough, he's going to be there. But good for him. Good for him. That was a good pickup.
I'm happy
by WWE, by the way.
I'm happy that
how long was he down there? What was he down there? Like 6 months? It feels like it wasn't down there very long at all.
For almost a year. Yeah, about a year now.
Almost a year.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And then Sol Ruca, we know like she came up on Raw, but man, like you gotta look at this bump.
Yeah, that bump on the table. That was
fucked, man. Yeah, she had 8 stitches or 8 staples. Oh my God.
Really?
That's crazy.
Did they? I don't even know because I've only seen this highlight. Did they stop the match or did they?
No, it was after the match. It was over. Yeah.
That's how the match ended. It was a last woman standing match.
Oh, so they just counted the 10 and it was done.
So she was lucky.
Okay.
That's how it ended.
And she was putting it over the other person because she was leaving
Yeah, Zarya.
to go up.
Yeah, which on Raw, obviously.
I'm trying to figure out: is it just unfortunate? Is there someone at fault here? Did she not jump back?
She probably should have jumped back because she didn't jump at all. She just
Like,
trust fall.
to be fair, though, like, and to defend AEW a little bit, because if they did something like this, people come out of their fucking seats. Like,
they would. They lose their shit.
Honestly, like, they shouldn't have done this spot.
No,
like, you can't do another theatrical turn. They have to push someone off a fucking platform, like, to go through. They didn't have to do this. Like, this is.
You know what this reminds me of too is where Vince, like, it looks like that's where he fell from to show him, like, you guys can fall from here.
Yeah,
It's not the same.
you're
thing,
right.
But
I
he
think
didn't
it
do it
is.
like
Yeah,
that.
it
though.
is.
He looks
It
down and
is.
he actually sees where he's like. She
It is
just
the same
needs-
one,
It's the
but
performance center where they had
She's
that.
not
flip
looking back at
tables,
all.
and she's light, and you know what I mean. Like, she's not like a big 300-pound guy that his upper half might have caved that table that didn't break at all. But I don't know, man. You just don't do it.
Honestly,
It's all about angle.
we're talking
closer.
4 inches. She would have been fine if the tables were moved closer
Yeah.
4
Yeah.
inches. I mean, it's a hell of a risk, but like that sucks.
Or if she was just all the way to the edge of the platform.
Just fucking
She-
move the
so she's
table.
not
Yeah,
quite
if
on the edge.
she didn't jump backwards, I don't know if that. I'm sure they practiced it. I'm sure they rehearsed it with crash mats or whatever, the tables themselves.
Well,
It's
she didn't want to overshoot
it's-
because then she'd crack her head on the concrete.
right.
Like,
It's literally just
100%.
3 to 6 inches.
Oh.
She would have been fine. I'm glad she's all right because that could have
Yeah.
been really bad.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy,
So I remember I was just watching. I was like, oh my god, dude, I couldn't believe that. Like that.
Yeah, you
that-
shared that immediately. It was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I was like, oh god, that bump she took. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, dude. But yeah, I mean that's the NXT call ups. We got Saul Ruka, we got Fatal Influence, Ricky Saints, obviously, Joe Hendry, and he's gonna be on Raw next week. So yeah, I mean,
like
those-
permanently.
Right.
Yeah,
He's doing
gonna be
like
called
a
up to Raw
concert. Yeah.
Yeah, and we already had early call-ups with Oba and Bouncy. Why can't I remember his name?
Oh yeah,
Javon
Javon.
Evans.
Bouncy.
Javon.
So yeah, there's
Trick
a lot
Williams.
of great NXT influence. Yeah, Trick has already come
Trick
up.
is the man,
and he's
man.
already
I love that guy.
And he's a U.S. champ now. Which
That was
is
another
great.
one that Mania. That moment was really great. I'm so happy for him. Like, that was a really good moment.
What did you guys think? What did you guys think of his train? Did you talk about the train on the?
Yeah, we did.
religion?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, he said it.
I thought it was a great. If anything, I think I told Craig too on the review. Like, the one thing I can definitely say about WrestleMania is, like, they were very definitive on who they chose to win, and I appreciate that. Like, you may or may not like that, but I mean, like, Trick, there was no like fancy roll ups or quick pins or whatever to take away from his moment. He hits his fucking finisher. He beats Sammy definitively, and they give him that moment where he fucking holds that title and the whole arena's rocking. That's
how
how
can I
you
forget?
do it. That's what you do.
How could I forget?
You know,
I'm doing a disservice to this guy. Sorry, Ethan Page, Raw. He won
yeah,
his
that's
own
awesome.
Raw.
Ethan Page is probably going to be a huge star in a year. Like,
He's
I
going to
mean,
be because
he's really good.
He overachieved in NXT. Like,
He's great.
The guy in NXT. Probably the best signing from AEW that they've had. Like, he's the best.
He's
out of all the
he's
AEW
he's
signings.
really really good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I remember him in
Did
God, the guy from
no,
TNA.
you
They were
wouldn't
the
have.
North.
Never mind.
What's that fucking guy's name? God damn it, Josh,
Who?
the fucking amateur wrestler that's in AEW now. Fucking
Gresham.
out over there. No,
Gresham.
Alexander, right?
Oh,
Josh Alexander.
Alexander.
Josh Alexander.
Yeah, Josh
Yeah, him
Alexander.
and Paige, they were the North, the tag team.
Yeah.
In, TNA. So, but yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, God,
that's right.
he's literally like I said, out of all the guys they've signed
You
from
guys,
AEW,
do
probably
you
one of
want
them.
to touch on fans being douchebags? in the
Yeah,
hotels and the
fucking
airports?
cocksuckers.
God, man.
you fucking piece of shits. Like,
And Punk slapping the phone out of that guy's hand.
did you hear about that? By the way,
He's
about what
demanding an apology.
yeah, he wants an apology.
Just
He's like,
sue
I'm
him
not
like
gonna
everybody
press
else.
charges. I
Is that
just
the
want an
guy?
apology.
No,
No,
that was Dan Spivey.
Spivey.
Dan Spivey.
Oh.
Thought I had some fan
Oh,
interaction.
great.
Oh yeah, here's here's
Yeah,
Horace.
there's Hobbs telling everyone to get the
yeah.
fuck off, like, leave me alone.
He's
And the guy
like,
still
this is
follows
my
him.
time, and I'm gonna go.
And he still follows him. Look at him following him. And he's
but
still
don't-
following him. Like,
Don't go.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, that's one of the. Oh, here we go. Oh, I don't have
This fucking guy. Good. You know what, man? I'm becoming a bigger Punk fan every day. Like, Jesus.
Oh, I'm glad he did that.
it's very true. Very
yeah, here's
true.
our boy Drew. God damn it, no. Drew, where'd you go? That was one of Drew getting mobbed by a bunch of fans. And there's one of Randy Orton getting mobbed, too, by a bunch of fans. Well, here's Drew taking fucking pictures of a bunch of
Claymore
meet and
kick.
greet, the fake meet and greet.
You don't treat the GOAT like that. You fucking stay away from him.
There's Randy Orton if he retires.
That was very
So
funny.
great.
Fucking hilarious. Here we go. Why does he keep doing that? Oh, my God.
Because
Keep
Roman
skipping
fucking demands acknowledge him and he'll fucking stop.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Click on it.
Of course, it's the goddamn greatest of all time, standing in the middle of a hotel, everyone throwing their panties at him. Of course. True. Of course, true.
You are the best.
Taking pictures with the kids because he's a real man with a heart of gold.
He's just I'm just trying to get to my room. He's okay, yeah. Shut up.
Okay, blah, 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 you bitches.
I wish he would have claymored all of them. Like,
Look at that fucking big
look
like
at that idiot right
fucking
there.
old guy with the gray hair, you idiot.
Oh, I
They're
couldn't
so
get the
dumb.
camera out. Drew, I couldn't get my camera out. Hold on.
They're all so dumb.
Like, piece of shit, dude. Yeah, well, because then they'll use that. Like, oh, you don't want to take him for a kid? Like, what was that one guy for Dominic? Oh, for
Dom,
a
yeah.
daughter?
Yeah.
For my daughter? Are you heartless? Or whatever
It's
the
like,
fuck.
dude, let him get in his hotel room. Like, Jesus.
Wait, did Cody still show up on Sunday for his signing?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think
I
this
didn't
was
hear
just
about that.
probably them randomly
Very
running
concussed.
it.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay.
so the Punk
Very
one, the
concussed.
Punk and AJ, I'll find that video right now.
He's all
But
big
that
fan.
one-
King Kong Bundy. I'm a big fan. Thanks.
Cody, how you doing? What do you think of our match tonight? He's like, well, I didn't think I could slam Andre, but when I did, it was like, whoa, you know? And like, shit.
Just for because I couldn't see who were the WWE lady superstars that he was trying to get close to.
AJ
Coming over for-
AJ and Bailey.
AJ
There's
and
Bailey and AJ Lee.
I found the
yeah.
video.
Oh, it was AJ and Bailey. Okay,
got the
gotcha.
video.
I could not tell. I
Because
just
AJ swiped it first. She's like, "Fuck off," and then
Yeah,
Punk
she's
did
like,
it.
she put it down.
Bailey did.
She's like,
actually.
go away, and then that's
Oh,
all
Bailey?
Punk needed to hear.
Bailey's
Yeah,
hugging
Ba-
AJ right there.
Yeah. So they started hugging Dave right there, like on the gold part of the floor.
Right.
And then when she realized that guy was on top of her, so she grabbed AJ and she's like, let's go over here. And they backed in the hallway, and the guy followed them. And the second Bailey, she put her hand on the guy's camera,
so
and she
you
goes,
just push
go
it
away.
down.
Yeah, she goes, go away. And then right when she said that, Punk's like, oh, boom. Because that's
Wham!
all he needed to hear. Yeah, and he fucking slapped
I'm
it out
trying to
of his
find
hands.
the one. Oh yeah, I found the video of that guy, the guy's phone. From
Yeah.
his
From the guy's
perspective.
phone? Yeah,
from
yeah.
his perspective.
Fucking following them down the hall. And then Bailey's like, get away, man. And Punk's like, I just lost my fucking title. Yeah, this is the guy's phone, right?
Okay, now I totally see it. Yeah, I didn't see this part. Now I can totally.
So yeah,
tell.
and then
Okay.
so he's right there on top of them. So she's like, let me back in here with you. And then he's following them.
Go away, dude.
Boom!
Boom.
And then Punk's like, boom! Yeah, he just walks up. It's like, fuck off. He was going to step on it. I believe he was going to step on it too. Like, do you see him twirl to look for the phone? I think Punk
Well,
was
and
going
then
to step
what
on
did
it.
the idiot say that he said? Bad day, I guess. Like, shut the fuck up, dude.
I
There was
just lost my
something-
world title.
There,
Yeah,
there
it
was
was a bad
there
day.
was something wrong with that fan too. Like he's just an idiot.
Yeah.
Surprised Ace still didn't bite him. Look at him. He's ready. He's going to go back and bite him.
And AJ's like that. And AJ's like, you were so getting some tonight.
So, oh my God.
Oh, that was sexy.
Yeah, of course Punk was in a bad mood. He's like, I just lost my world title, fucker. You'd be in
Yeah.
a bad mood too.
Fucking idiot.
Honestly,
Didn't you
dude,
watch WrestleMania?
I
Are you a
firmly,
fan, or you
I
just
know we're
heard?
joking about that, but I don't think Punk cares. I think Punk put on a great match. He was still
Punk-
he was still selling after the match, which I love.
He's doing everything that he said he was going to do.
This was awesome, by
He
the way.
gets really
Very.
pissed
Can I-
when people
can I-
mess with the girls. When he gets,
Can I
he
ask
does
you a
not like
question
it.
though?
Yeah.
Why, like, I honestly am asking this. Why wouldn't they just wear black? Because that's what Demolition wore. Why do they have to wear white? I'm asking.
That's probably what they
Spy
want.
versus Spy.
When they first came out, I
know.
liked it. I thought it looked great. I was like, but why that choice though? Why just wear the black demolition garb? That would have been awesome. And if their faces were painted, would have been even fucking.
I was
better.
hoping at
Like,
least their faces would paint it.
when they took their fucking.
And why
their
can't they come
faces
out to a
painted, holy shit.
remix of their song? Here comes the Jacks. Here comes the
And all I'm saying too is if they came down in like the submission gimp garb that those guys used to wear, oh my god.
And it's a stupid thing that I'm hinging on, but I'm like, just wear all black. Why do you have to wear white? Like, just wear black.
I don't know.
That's what Demolition
know.
would be great.
By the way, they didn't even get pinned to lose
And
their world.
they're
title.
heels,
It's
right?
bullshit.
They're big bad heels. Just fucking wear all black. Just
But
come
they
out
should
and
like,
fucking dumb.
and they like. I get why they put it on page and reload, but like they should have been the ones that won. Honestly, like they should have destroyed everybody and just fucking.
I'm really hoping they'll just win them back, but they didn't win
I
them
do
back
too.
tonight, unfortunately.
They will.
So
They will.
They weren't even featured.
They'll probably do it at Backlash or some shit.
Well, I'm glad they weren't featured actually because they let.
Oh, by the way, because here's another NXT coming before the cuts was Lash. She came up.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
Demolition will attack Paige.
She's married to Richard Williams. By the way.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Oh,
Yeah, they've
Okay.
been dating since NXT.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, I thought this was great. I love this. Like I
it was
popped so
awesome.
hard.
It was really, it was a great tribute. Yeah, it was awesome.
Like,
And I still love this tag team. It's one of my favorite tag teams, if not my favorite right now. They are awesome.
They are, yeah. They are one of my
The
favorites.
Irresistible Force is the fucking tag team of all tag teams right now. They're awesome.
Stone Cold, what a fucking. Oh,
I think Stone Cold put his cat in a fucking headlock.
Ooh, the old Sid and
Socials.
Sid and his WCW shit.
I was gonna say, speaking of Sid, that there's a son right there, by the way. I guess he got a wrestling ring. Here we go.
What's that? What did he say? What did he say?
What was he trying to say?
I have to pop my neck. Is what he was
said I have
saying
to pop
because
my neck, like
because like he whiplashed or whatever. I have to pop my neck, but it sounds like I
but everyone was saying he said I gotta pop my dick, man.
That's hilarious.
It was when Stephanie and Tiffany came back to NXT. I forgot what was going on in NXT, but they both did a
Why would he have said that though? Man, I just gotta fucking
still, like,
come
he
all
has
over
to
the
know,
desk.
like the way he talks is like, you don't think people are gonna think you said something that like
Why do I
He's
think he
the
do?
worst.
I don't think he thought in his head real quick. Like
he's the absolute worst.
But actually, that's why
He is the worst commentator.
That's why he's the best.
That's so hilarious.
I gotta pop my dick, man.
gotta pop my dick, man.
He's terrible. I don't. And again, Corey Graves can't get a regular fucking gig. Okay, that's cool.
The Danny
And then we
Housen
real quick too. And we didn't really talk about the Hall of Fame. There was good. Demolition was awesome. Glad they went in. Glad Sid got recognized, even though his son kind of, if his son was going to be a dick, honestly, just wait till like the next week. Like,
Yeah, because then he was
still
at
don't know what he
WrestleMania
did.
the next day.
You have to explain it. What did he
just
do? That was so
just
bad.
ruins everyone's fucking night. Like, why do it? Like, honestly.
Well,
and then
to be-
Bad News Brown's wife was the opposite. She's like,
Yeah,
dude,
she was.
we all knew we weren't going to talk. It's awesome. I'm glad that he got acknowledged. Like, fuck.
So
man.
was he bitching? Was he bitching because they didn't get a chance to talk? I don't know.
Yeah, and he was just like, oh, there's not one piece of merchandise, which fucking sucks, right? You should have a Sid fucking Hall of Fame t-shirt. That'd be awesome. And the proceeds go to the family, but I guess he was mad.
I do agree. I think Sid should have gotten more of a spotlight, like because of who he was. I feel like he deserved more than just the legacy.
I don't disagree with you, but at the same
I think
time,
that's
like
more
when
what
he's
he was
passed, I
complaining
think,
about.
yeah.
How do
Yeah.
you not have merch for all the Hall of Famers? Like,
I agree with that
Did he
too.
not sign
Oh.
a deal? Like, I wonder what the deal is there. It's very strange.
I would have bought this.
Well, I also hate to call it out, but I don't remember Sid. Did Sid have merch at all back in the day?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Probably here, in WWF for sure, because Vince.
I mean, he had that O.P. elbow pad.
Even the janitor has one.
He had like the surfer elbow pad, but it wasn't wasn't really his.
Psycho
So he
Sid had a
like,
bunch of
bought it at the
merch.
store.
Yeah.
Oh, Psycho Sid did? Okay. All right.
You could just tell it was a bunch of Sid telling his kids stories as they grew up, and they were selfish, and they did this, and they cut my legs out here, and did all this stuff, and which is fine. I'm not suggesting that they didn't do it. Like we always, we praise Sid as one of the guys who had no problem going, and I'm out. Like, you know what I mean?
And
Like
I'm gonna go play
Sid knew he was so big.
softball.
Yeah, Sid knew he was so big. He's like, I'll end up in WCW if you don't want me. It's fine. Like, so Sid, that was awesome that he had that power, that he knew about that. But this just sounds like a son that loved his dad and grew up forever with his dad saying, hey, man, these promoters are going to fuck you. It doesn't matter. And I get it. Like, I understand. But just wait till like the next week, not the night of just blasting people.
Well, no, especially because he posted a picture the next day on X, like getting ready for WrestleMania. And they're all dressed in their suit and everything. Like,
come on,
ready to roll to WrestleMania. I'm like,
read the room a little bit. I'm not saying he did not have. I love that he loves his dad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just love Sid's neighbor the whole time, just flexing out there. Yeah, loved it. He was having a good time.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Cuz. The video package should have been longer. A couple more minutes for each one of these people would have been great. But it is what it is. Like, I mean, come on.
Yeah, come on, TK. We could have had a commercial.
Stephanie got 19 minutes.
No, from the beginning of Stephanie's fucking daughters and Linda coming out there to Stephanie leaving, it was almost an hour. So blame Stephanie. Her fucking shit. Yeah, AJ's speech sucked because of it. AJ sucked. Like, I was so mad at him.
You could tell he didn't want to, he just wanted to, he said before it, he said, I just want to get it over with and get out. Like,
I know, but fuck, he didn't think TNA. He owns such a big thing. Like, there were so many different things that he should have thanked that I wanted him to have the ability to say. Like, he deserved that for his career. He gets put in the Hall of Fame, but doesn't speak a fucking sentence about any of his career. He's like, thanks, and I'm out. Like, and I get they ran long and all that shit, but it's like, AJ deserved more than Stephanie did to get out there. Stephanie was raised in that family. And I'm not saying she wasn't a part of some cool Attitude Era stuff at all. I'm just saying, like, AJ Styles has done the same shit, if not more, in the ring. He deserved that time. And he just got reduced to a generic 5 fucking minute speech, which sucked. Like, it wasn't good at all. Oh, well. And I was so frustrated. I was like, dude, fuck, man.
Hall of Fame kind of sucks now anyway. I mean,
it really does. Last year's and this year's I did not like.
Well, Michelle McCool, she started the streak of the worst, of Hall of Fame being really bad. Like, it was her fault. It really is her fault. Yeah. She set the precedence for shitty Hall of Fames now for.
Well, I like Fatu's sweater.
I do too. Yeah, this was him at an interview. He said, man, I ain't gonna call him out, but when I was in my room eating my In-N-Out burger,
it seemed like him and Solo put on a banger tonight too. Because
So I do want to see that match though. Him and Gunther. I want to see that.
Yeah, that would be dope. But I mean, Solo, dare I say, is underrated at this point. Like
I love Solo.
Yeah, he has to do a lot with his faction and everything else, and some of those guys are decent. I get it, but like. Man, Solo's just not. For some reason, it's not hidden, and it needs to because he's talented. So hopefully he finds a way through that. But he's going to have to adapt and change because the bloodline isn't really going to cover it. It's not the same.
Yeah, we'll see what they do with the OG bloodline and Solo's faction. If that's gonna, if they're gonna play into each other or whatnot. But yeah, we'll see how that goes.
I will say I like the makeup. The makeup's cool.
Oh, yeah.
What was I know we're running long, but what was the point of the whole Seth thing on the Good Morning Football? I saw that clip today.
It was bullshit. Like, I guess he came back. And they it was all a show.
No, but the guy that's talking is actually not a bad guy. Like,
So I get, but today or whenever this was,
he said something about
I don't know what's real anymore.
Yeah, he started. I don't think it is real because he started out by saying something like, "You don't think that football players can do what you guys do? Like it's not that hard."
Yeah.
And like,
no,
so
they
that's
can't.
They can't. But he,
yeah.
Well, there's a few of them that could.
But there's a few. Well, there's a few people.
He was saying,
not
basically like a lot of these players you see at
it.
Columbine doing the long jumps and shit. So you don't think they can get off that little top rope and jump off? You really don't think so? And I guess Seth got pissed or whatever. It was like, but it seemed all set up to me. But what's the payoff? I don't understand.
No, he came back today on the show and they hugged it out and they laughed. Like, we're just joking. Like, yeah. Oh, right here. It's not, you know.
Everything's fine.
We need a stare down.
Oh my god, you guys
Marks!
totally believed it. Oh Jesus Christ!
I wonder if he was pissed though, because this was uncalled for to come back and do this. Then
We got him. We got him.
Fucking
It could have
laugh.
been something as simple as the host saying, "Hey, can we generate some heat and see what it's really like?"
Yeah,
And then come back and be like, we fucked with y'all.
But Seth Rollins actually just so there's a promotion called AAW, Independent Wrestling Show, and he actually literally just showed up right now on it. I just
Okay.
so okay. The biggest question is, what part of the segment did Seth walk out on? Was he like?
right here.
I know.
Yeah, show the
but,
whole-
Like, was it towards the end of the show, end of the segment,
Oh,
or
that
what was
I
the
don't know.
deal? Like, was he supposed to do the whole thing?
Because
and
he
the
said,
guy kept like the
one
guy kept
string your
referencing
wife
like,
is
"Oh,
to
you're
win."
gonna get, this didn't work out for you. The vision didn't work out for you.
Paul Heyman didn't work out for you.
Wrestling at 30, NFL at 32 is more impressive than wrestling at 39. NFL at 22, and Mentai, you're trying to be gracious. The wrestlers can't do, the NFL guys can't do what some of the wrestlers can. Any 7th round pick tonight can go off the top rope. They can do that stuff. And by the way, half the roster, Seth, is like in the late 30s, early 40s. NFL at 42 is like Ric Flair in his bleeping 60s. We're talking about a real.
He's fucking with him. He doesn't
Yeah.
believe this.
Yeah. That's way scripted.
Figured it out.
What did you figure
I figured it out. You're a little nervous because it's night 1 of the draft, and you know that next year you'll be night 1 only at WrestleMania, and there's a symmetry there.
Oh, that's fucking.
That's
There they
funny.
go again
That's
with that
really
night one.
funny.
Together. Do you need to take a walk?
Like that Cameron guy.
We can go get Gunther and make you take a walk if you want to. Like, it's up to you.
Fuck off.
Did someone talk to you on the plane, Kyle? What is going on right now?
You know what? I don't. Yeah, you know what? You're right. I don't really appreciate it. So
Don't appreciate
I don't.
what?
I don't have to do this. I don't have to be here. I don't have to be on your show.
You don't wanna be here?
No, I do want to be here, but not when I'm treated like this. I don't have to do this. Like, I don't have to. You know what? You want to steal every segment. You want to steal all the show. That's your thing.
Why don't you steal one? I'm waiting for you to
I'm
steal. I beg when you
leaving right
steal one.
now,
Can I
and you
ask
can
a
have the
question?
segment, so you don't have to look
If you
at
are
me
going to go, if you're going to go.
You don't have to compete with me anymore, if that's how you do that.
All right, but
You can do the rest of the
let's see if
show
Seth's
on your.
Everything's got to be a fucking work. God damn it.
It is. It's like nothing's real anymore.
yeah.
It's exhausting.
Oh, like I said, real life is fake. Pro wrestling is the only thing that's real. Only thing that's real.
Stupid.
And on that note, that's a good.
Oh, yeah,
You know
I mean,
what? And also, I think I'm gonna have to tie that into the intro every week now. I just, I don't
Oh,
know
yeah,
how-
yeah.
I don't know how. Yeah, I'm gonna redo it because I'm gonna put that in there.
Only what happens in the ring is real now. Everything outside.
The stuff
We
you
just
can
every
throw.
episode we should just have like one of us walk off. I'm like, oh really, Dave? You think that you could do what I do, Dave? And I get up and leave, and I come back and I'm all, ha ha, and we hug, and then Craig and Cuz fight, and then they leave, and then they come back and they go, ha ha, like every fucking week.
Clicks.
Yeah, clicks.
Clicks. Yep.
Well, with that,
Well,
Where
and
we
yeah,
at?
with that, I think Dream is over.